Wednesday, everyone. I am Sybil, aka Mom Jones, the creator and owner of mamasandcoffee.com, the face behind the lovely, amazing, fabulous Facebook group Mamas and Coffee. If you're not there, come over and join us. We have a grand old time. And also the face behind this page, Mom Jones. And today I am here to talk with you and ask you a question. Do you have a teen driver? Do you? Do you have a teenager that is learning to drive or has just recently started driving? All right, listen, folks. I'm looking at my page. Sorry. Listen, folks. We have a teen driver in our house, okay? Brand new driver, 15. Have had permit for a couple of months now, and everything is great. And I remember, when our kids were young, I was super excited. Like, you're excited about them crawling, right? They start crawling, you're like, yes, can't wait for you to start walking. They start walking, you're like, yes. And then they start having activities because they're a little bit older, right? Like they're preschool age, elementary age, and they start getting into different activities in school and extracurricular activities, sports and band and all these things. And then you get to that phase of where you driving them around all the time. You ripping and running every day. Like, your life is consumed with taking your kids places. And then you say to yourself, I can't wait until you can drive yourself. Can't wait till you get your license. And, as they get older, 12, 13, 14, like, you are pumped. Because you're like on their 15th birthday, some states 15 and a half, but a lot of states 15, you can get your permit. So you say, you're going to study, like you demand them to study for their written test. Because you're going to pass this test and we're going to start driving, right? And I'm giving you guys a sneak peek on an upcoming blog post that's going to be here. So, can't tell you everything. A sneak peek. So, you're like super excited about them driving. But you forget two very important things that you as a parent needs for when these kids start driving. And the blog post is going to tell you those two important things. I'm not going to tell you here because I want you to read the blog post. But I am going to talk about having teen drivers. So, you get in the car with this kid because all you are thinking about is you want to practice driving every single day. Because when you turn 16, I'm going to be ready to turn you loose for you to go take yourself wherever you need to go and, go to the grocery store for me every blue moon, right? That's what's in your mind. So you are pumped. You are excited about them getting that permit and about them getting behind the wheel of the car. Until they get behind the wheel of the car and you sitting in the passenger seat. You have brakes over there in the passenger seat that have never been there before because, see, it's different. Like, you use them brakes with your child learning to drive a whole different way than when you riding with your spouse or with that wild driving friend. Don't act like you don't have that husband or that wife, you a man watching you, or that wife that you ain't hitting them brakes a couple of times. Because I know I be riding my brakes with my husband sometimes, y'all. I be like, do you see that car? Oh, snap. I be on them brakes. I have a couple friends, too, that, I be like, Lord Jesus, they volunteered to drive today. I don't know. But, but you go anyway. You just be using your brake. But, it's a whole different type of braking system when you sitting in the passenger seat with the 15-year-old driving. You have a whole new brake system over there. Steering wheel and all. You be looking at them like, did you not just pass the written test? Why did you just turn the windshield wipers on instead of the blinker? Do you know which is the brake and which is the gas? Like, all of those things go through your mind when you riding with a teen driver, especially when they new. And, you know, then you be like, I don't know if I want you to ever drive. I don't know. You know, like you start second guessing yourself from all the years that you kept saying, I can't wait till you drive yourself. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. My nerves are not set up to ride with a teen driver. I had to pass the torch. I had this whole ideal that I was going to be teaching my kids to drive. I had to pass the torch to my husband. I had to pass the torch. Now, he takes our daughter out all the time. Homegirl got on 95. We live in Metro, D.C. She got on Interstate 95. It was by accident because he told her to turn, and it was ramp to the interstate. But, you know, she did really well. But that is when another thing came to us that we need to make sure that we had when you have a teen driver. So that's where that article, so my article that I'm going to write is going to talk about 2 very important things that you need when you have a teen driver. When you are working with the teen driver, I'm going to break it down. Very simple. 2 things. But yeah, I want to know, do you have a teen driver, like brand new teen driver that you really be like, because there were some things that took place that I was thinking, you have been riding in this vehicle with me, or in a vehicle, not necessarily this vehicle, but in a vehicle with me for 15 years. Why would you do that? What? You passed the written test? Do you know the difference of the blinker and the windshield wipers? But I'm going to tell you this, y'all. In all seriousness, with the teen driver, when they get behind the wheel, they are just as nervous as you are. And I'm going to tell you this. You can drive around in the parking lot for 3 months, and they are great. You put them on the road, they're going to make the same mistake or very similar mistakes that they made the first time they got behind the wheel driving in the parking lot. Why? Different ball game on the road. Very different ball game on the road. It's just like with us. When we driving around our own town, we know, we kind of know the roads, and you go somewhere else, you're confused, you waiting on your GPS to tell you where to go, and then you end up cutting people off because you don't know the exits, and you get a little nervous. And that's the same with the new teen driver. But yo, as a mom of a teen driver, she nervous, I'm nervous. I was like, yo, let me pass this torch. Just let me pass this torch. But yeah, let me know if you have a teen driver, and be on the lookout for the new article. It should be up by the end of this week, and I'm going to tell you 2 important things that you must have when you have a teen driver. All right, you folks have a wonderful, blessed day. Remember to know you, be you, and love you. Bye.